Hello everybody! Welcome to Agashe Review, where I review movies, dramas that you don't want to waste your time watching. I'll give you a synopsis, shorts review along with my thoughts and opinions, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Now let's go into the review. Hello everybody, Agashe here today. So today I'm going to be doing a drama review, a Korean drama review on the drama called She Would Never Know, or the other title, or actually by I think it's like the webtoon, the novel, it's called Sunbae Don't Put That Lipstick On. So this drama is a total of 16 episodes and it airs on Mondays and Tuesday, and I was able to watch the first 2 episodes of it and I was kind of iffy on it, but I'm liking it, so I'm really looking forward to see how it would turn out. And it's actually my first time actually seeing Rowoon acting, so I'm actually very impressed with his acting. So I really do look forward to see how this drama is going to turn out. So let's go ahead and jump into the review. As for our cast, we have Wang Ji-young as Yoon Sung-ang, Rowoon as Chae Hyung-sung, Lee Hyung-wook as Lee Jae-shin, and Lee Ju-bing as Lee Hyung-ju. There's so many E in here. And then Lee Kyung-hang as Lee Jae-won, Wang Bit-nam as Chae Ji-sung, and Han Yoon-kyung as Chae Yoon-sung, and Lee Dong-hang as Kang Woo-hyung. And we have little Park Soo-hee here as Kang Han-eun. And if you guys know, she played in Pawn, and Agashe and I, we watched it and I review about it, and she is actually the niece of Rowoon's character in here. Anyways, there are tons of other characters too. And as for our synopsis, Yoon Sung-ang works as a marketer for a cosmetic brand. She enjoys her job and everything she does. She dreams to star in her to basically have her own cosmetic brand, basically one day creating her own. Meanwhile, Chae Hyung-sung works with her as the cosmetic brand as the trainee under her. He becomes attracted to Yoon Sung-ang and develops a romantic relationship with her. However, Yoon Sung-ang kind of doesn't think that, she should be dating younger guys at work, and she's kind of iffy about it because she is his sunbae, and according to the story, he is a year younger than her. So a recap on the first 2 episodes, the drama starts us off with seeing the great chemistry work between Yoon Sung-ang and Chae Hyung-sung as their marketer for the brand called Claire. And we get to see from the start of he immediately has a crush on her and he protects her at everything. So it's right from the start, you see it already that he already has interest in her. And then they return back to the company after doing some other marketing work, and we learn that one of their co-worker there among their team is actually getting married. She's been dating another colleague in the company for 3 years, and now they're finally getting married, and she talks about secret romances in the office, and if anybody needs help, she can help. Then we move on to seeing the tension between the boss and the team lead of their team. He's like the team lead, the boss of their team, and he's Lee Jae-shin, who he seems tough and has no facial expression and everything like that. He goes to visit the director, which is Lee Jae-won, in his office, and we learn that they're actually friends, And Lee Jae-won wants Lee Jae-shin's team to do well on products and bring up all these things like that, market more, because his team is actually very good at it. And so he was just like, okay, I'll go ahead and have my team do it. And we learned that, they're friends, and Jae-won is the director of the company. It's because his grandfather is the chairman of the company, so he's the grandson, so he gets everything like that. Moving on, we get to see more Hyung-sung and Sung-ang as they enjoy their work, and she teaches them a lot of things, and they work really well together. And there's one thing he doesn't like about it, is that the lipstick color she always wears, it's kind of not dark red, but it's in the shade of red. And so he later buys her a different one, and he tells her that it matches her more than the color she usually wears. And Songa, she so for her character, she's so busy, she's always dedicated to her work, and after work she goes and hang out with her best friends, and this brings a relief to Hyung-sung because he's really happy that she doesn't have a boyfriend and she just hangs out with her friend. So it brings us to the past to see how she recruited him in the first place, and he was kind of almost out of college and stuff like that, and then she was doing a job fair at the college, and he goes to sign up for it. It's lunchtime, but she didn't go to lunch, and her stomach is growling, so he promised that he'll sign the application and he wouldn't grab her lunch. From the start, then he already liked her, and now he's working with her under the same team, and he's her trainee. He looks up to her a lot, and that's how it all developed his feelings for her. So now Hyunsung's birthday is around the corner, or is arriving, and he asks his team at work to hang out with him, and it's the only way for him to hang out with Song-ah. And so this is where he learns that Song-ah and Jae-shin has been in a secret relationship for 2 years, and they've been keeping a secret all along. It breaks his heart, but because as he was building up the courage to confess, now he can't. And he realizes that every time Jae-shin was like, I'm gonna go to a meeting, he walks away, that's a cue for someone to be in the next 5-10 minutes, meet me up in the secret stairway storage or whatever the company. So and she's always wearing the same lipstick brand and shade color is for Jae-shin, and that's their secret code and everything, and they've been doing that for a while now. So at the edge of wanting to let go of his one-side love crush and everything, he goes to visit his Nuna at her wedding shop to pick up his birthday present, and there he meets Jae-shin and his fiance Lee Hyung-jun. And we learn that Lee Hyung-jun is Lee Jae-wong's younger sister, and Jae-shin is the soon-to-be brother-in-law. Learning that Jae-shin is actually engaged and about to get married in 2 months, he's been having an affair on the side with Song-ah and secretly dating her. So he plans, Hyunsung plans to tell all this to Song-ah and tell her the truth, and he asks her to meet him after work as he has something important to tell her. She's contemplating on whether she should meet him after work or not, but because she was supposed to go on a date with Jae-shin and it got canceled, so she does go and meet Hyunsung, and then he ends up taking her to the Nuna's wedding shop. They sit in the Nuna's office, and as they wait, Song-ah doesn't understand what is going on, and he confesses his feeling to her, and he wants her to see the truth for her. Just then, Jae-shin walks in with Hyung-jun, and they are about to try on Hyung-jun's wedding dress. Hyunsung breaks it to Song-ah that he's been toying her all along, and he's getting married, and his wedding is in 2 months, and his bride-to-be is the chairman's granddaughter. Song-ah is so hurt and wanting to go out there and comfort Jae-shin. Hyunsung stops her, and she's heartbroken, and she doesn't know what to do, but she just tells him, Hyunsung to go away, don't interfere with my personal business and his. It's none of your business. You have nothing to do with it. So the next couple of days she spends avoiding Jae-shin, and finally meets him and asks him to reveal their relationship to the public because they've been keeping it a secret for so long. Jae-shin kind of stutters and he contemplates, and this is where something he beats around the bush, and this is where someone's oh, so he won't tell me the truth. He doesn't want to tell me, and he just doesn't, and he just makes up this crap saying that let me think about it, and then if I'm okay with it, we'll go with public. It's just so sudden, and so after meeting Song-ah and Jae-shin, he's actually lost in his thoughts, and we flash back that the reason why he even agreed to marry Hyung-jun in the first place was because he rejected her, but then she committed suicide overdosing over pills, and Jae-won asked, can you just please accept my sister, basically forcing him to be with the sister and everything like that, because Hyung-jun is so in love with Jae-shin, and that's how he ended up accepting everything, and he's not happy. And we also see that Hyung-jun, she's happy, and her grandfather and her brother is happy for her and everything, and we get to see a short scene of her life and everything. She's a photographer, and she does whatever it takes for the other person to love her back, and she never fails, and she will do whatever it takes to keep the other object or person to her. So that's why she's going to do whatever it takes to keep Jae-shin to her and for him to be hers forever. So anyways, after she meets with Jae-shin and all this, she's crying her heart out, and she comes to realization that Jae-shin is not honest with her, and she finally goes back to Hyunsung and ask him that how am I gonna tackle this situation now, and how is she going to go on for it, because she needs to beat him out. He's been playing with her, and she wants to pretty much get revenge and get back at him. And what is Hyunsung's answer to her is, date me, use me against Jae-shin. So that was a recap recap of the first 2 episodes, it was like everything just starts falling right to you from the start, and you're just kind of like, whoa, and then like, you know, more things is gonna happen, all stuff like that. And then from the previews of it, like obviously she does go along with it, and they do like secretly date, or they do like secretly, you know, all these things that, or like come forward with it, or that they have feelings for each other and everything like that. So on purpose to just get back at Jason, and this is where Jason can't take it anymore, and it looks like he's at the point of wanting to break up the wedding. But obviously we know Hyunju's crazy. She's not gonna let that happen. But in the meantime, going forward, Song-ah is going to fall in love with Hyun-sung, as she realizes that, like, you know, he's honest with me and he's the great guy for me. It's okay if he's younger than me, but yeah, that's her decision. But that is the recap of She Would Never Know. I really do enjoy it, and I'm really looking forward to how this drama is gonna turn out. I don't know, I don't want to spoil so much for you guys, but if you guys have not checked it out, do check it out. And that's it for today.